Hello everyone, my name is Caitlin and you're watching Likeable Cocktails. Alright, we are back with another edition of All About the Spritz. Now today, I'm going to take you through another delicious Spritz cocktail, the St Germain Spritz, and just add a little bit of a twist onto it. It's going to be super easy, it's going to be super delicious, and really great to make at home. Now, like most Spritz, we do not need a lot of equipment to make this cocktail. All you need is the glass that you're going to make it in. And today I'm choosing to use a Collins glass. Now, the choice is up to you whether you want to use a Collins glass, a rocks glass, or a wine glass. It's really personal preference. So let's get started. Alright, so to start us off, I'm going to fill up my glass with some ice. So since we're doing a twist off of the St Germain Spritz, the first ingredient we're going to add is St Germain. Now St Germain is an elderflower liqueur. It's quite nice, a little bit floral, a little bit sweet, and a little bit tart. It's great in a lot of different types of cocktails. I'll let you in on a little secret. In the bartending world, we call it the ketchup of bartending because it actually makes everything taste delicious. So we're going to start off with a half an ounce of St Germain. Now to change things up from the original recipe, I'm going to switch this St Germain Spritz into a Garden Spritz. So I'm going to add a little bit of Ketel One Botanicals, specifically the cucumber and mint. Now these are actually only 30% alcohol, so they're really low in ABV, alcohol by volume, and are great to modify cocktails with or just to have on its own in a Spritz style cocktail. So I'm going to add 3/4 of an ounce of my Ketel One Botanicals, cucumber and mint. Now to brighten up this cocktail, I'm going to add just a touch of acid. So I'm going to add a squeeze of 1 lemon. And you can drop the lemon right in the glass. Now to make this an authentic Spritz, we need to add some bubbles. So I'm going to do equal parts soda water to Cava. Now I personally prefer to use a Cava or a Brut over like a Prosecco or an Italian sparkling wine. I just find a Cava or a Brut to be a little bit on the drier side, whereas a Prosecco can add just a little bit too much sweetness. And since our St Germain already has the sweet element to it, I don't need to add any more sugar to this drink. So I'm going to add about 2.5 ounces of soda water and 2.5 ounces of Cava. Now to add a little bit of life to our Spritz here, since I'm calling it a Garden Spritz, I'm going to add in some fresh herbs to this cocktail to make it that much tastier. So I'm going to add a piece of mint right here on top. So the mint is going to work really well in this cocktail because of the mint in the Ketel One Botanicals, and I'm also going to add a couple of cucumber ribbons too, just to enhance the flavor that much more. Now to make a cucumber ribbon, it's actually really easy. What you want to do is take your cucumber and just cut off both ends, and then with your vegetable peeler, we're going to peel down one of the back halves to create some strips like this. Now that you have your cucumber strips, just roll them up and you're ready to put them in your glass. Now to really make this Spritz pop, I'm just going to add a slight element of heat. So I'm going to take a jalapeno and just cut off one small sliver and stick it right in the glass. Now make sure you get most of the seeds out of the center because that's actually where all the heat is coming from. What I want is just a little bit of the flavor of the jalapeno and not too much of the fire. Alright, so there you have the Garden Spritz, my take on the St Germain Spritz. Now make sure to hit like and follow along for more videos here on Likeable Cocktails, all about the Spritz. Cheers!